Hi there. Welcome back to the Retire Happy Money Minute. This is our first episode for 2022, so Happy New Year. Today I want to talk with you about the Federal Reserve. They released their minutes of the last meeting a couple of days ago, and we're already seeing the impact of their changes, their announced changes on markets all over the place. So why is this important to you? One of the first things I was taught when I became a broker more than 30 years ago was don't fight the Fed. And we've seen that here over the last almost 2 years. Early in the pandemic, you might remember a severe drop in the stock market. The Federal Reserve jumped in and did something we call quantitative easing, or they call it that actually. And they started adding liquidity to the system by buying assets. In an unprecedented level, I might add, $120 billion a month. So they announced a few months ago that they were going to stop these purchases and slowly reduce the amount that they were picking up and holding. And they've confirmed in the minutes that, yes, by the middle of March, they will stop all purchases of assets. Shortly thereafter, according to the minutes, they're going to be actually raising their target for interest rates, and then sometime after that start allowing assets to come off of their balance sheet, which would do the opposite of easing. It would be a tightening. It would be a reduction in liquidity. Why the heck is this important to you? Well, interest rates and Fed policy does have a lot of impact on a lot of asset classes. We've enjoyed very low interest rates. Well, if they're targeting higher interest rates, who's going to benefit from that? And who's going to be hurt by that? There are many sectors of the stock market, for example, that have benefited greatly. And we've started to see since the meeting, a lot of these issues are selling off. And we're seeing a nice rotation in the stock market. And there's some more traditional older names that have been benefiting since this has all occurred, started to occur, been announced. So I want to encourage you to take some time early in this process before it gets away from you, because it might be a good time to take some profits or reposition some assets or take advantage of interest rates where they are right now. So I want to encourage you to sit down with your advisors, reach out, ask them how this might impact what you're currently doing and the strategies you're following, so that you can take advantage of these changes and not get rolled over by them. Remember, the Federal Reserve has a great deal of influence today, and to ignore it is to be affected by it unknowingly. We don't want you to be surprised because you're on your journey to retire happy.